Concentrate, Jody.
Some things that I'm not proud of.
I'm very interested right now in what happens in the indie sphere. We have this strange situation right now in the industry where we see AAA titles having a lot of money, really huge budgets, hundreds of people in their teams, and creating these blockbusters. And I think that's interesting. I mean, fantastic games will arrive based on big budgets and big teams. But at the same time, because the budgets are so high, sometimes you have the feeling that people can't take creative risks. They just want to make it a success, so give people what they expect. And on the other side of the spectrum, you see indie developers who are just in the opposite situation. They have very limited resources, so they need to be extremely creative in order to get attention. And it's a strange situation, but it's very interesting because we see new talents arriving and creating experiences that are really original and really different. We may see that some Steven Spielberg and George Lucas coming out of these small indie developers who just have their talent and their creativity to exist. And big blockbusters won't disappear, and big studios won't disappear. It's just that there will be hopefully a better blend between studio productions and indie development to give, again, more choices to the public and to the gamers in general. So if we make some sci-fi here, this is what may happen. In the near future, this is the new Hollywood of games. That's the best title I could find. Very creative. Some creators become independent through self-financing, and why not crowdfunding? This is something very interesting. It's another way to fund your games where you don't need a publisher per se. But they break rules and invent a new language for interactivity. Again, they need to be creative to exist. They talk about society and real humans. They don't need to, make the same games again at the big blockbusters. They can take risks. So they can talk about different things a different way. And they create new masterpieces, and new talents are revealed. They expand the traditional market of games and make them a new form of art. So this is sci-fi right now. I have nothing to demonstrate that, and I don't know if it's going to happen. But that's really my hope. But what makes me think that it may happen one day is the amount of titles out there that are really amazing. And I just picked up, a bunch. But there's much more than that. There are many more. I'm definitely very happy of what's going on right now with all these creative people and all these creative games arriving. And we all have different takes on the games we make. And that's what's fantastic about this medium, is that I'm always happy when there is not one voice, everybody saying the same thing the same way, which is sometimes a little bit the case in our industry. What's really exciting on any creative medium is when there are different voices saying different things a different way. And this is what we get these days, so this is really exciting. Now we need these games to have a massive commercial success, so they can really start changing things. So they should evolve from being, hey, this nice critical success and everybody talks about it for 6 months. But when you look at the figures, it's not always what these people expected. So now we need these games to be a massive success, and that's the role of gamers, to take their responsibility and also support these people, because they invent the future.